Today we're gonna make chewy lemon blondies. They are soft and chewy and moist, that has like a little crisp on the bottom, and it's like just super tender and chewy inside, and then a beautiful lemon glaze on top. Let's get into it. So my butter is already melting over here on the stove. I've got a pan, which I'm gonna quickly prepare. And I also have my sugar and my lemon zest, where you could zest this straight into your sugar if you'd like, but I just did it ahead of time just to speed things along, because this is super easy. One bowl, really no fuss. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of massage my lemon zest into my sugar. This is gonna help pull out those oils that's in the skin, and it's gonna start kind of infusing that sugar with that lemon flavor. All right, so we have massaged our sugar, and we are ready to prepare our pan. You want one to go this way and one to go the other way, so you're gonna need two pieces basically. You don't have to line your pan, you can just spray your pan if you'd like, but I don't love fighting to get blondies and brownies out of pans. It's not one of my activities of choice. So go ahead and do the same with this one. All right, so give it a little, just a little spritz in the bottom, and then put one of your pieces down, okay, like so, and then give it a, put the next one down. You do want some overhang here, you don't want maybe this much, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna clip it with some binder clips. Yeah. All right, so we've got our prepared pan, good, and we've got a bowl to mix it all in. So first we're gonna do our sugar and lemon mixture. Now the longer that sits, the more it flavors, so you can go ahead and do that first before you measure anything else. We're gonna go ahead and whisk in all of our melted butter. Now you want your butter melted but not super hot, because obviously we're going to put eggs in it and you don't want to cook your eggs. Just give that a nice whisk. And now we're going to add our eggs. Just really give it a nice whisk. You want to make sure it's all incorporated. All the eggs are completely, kind of homogeneous. Lovely. And then, so we've got our salt, which you could whisk in with your flour, but why? And then we are going to whisk in all of our flour. This is just AP flour. You can fold it in if you'd like. Okay, and now we're ready to put our batter in our pan. Pour that into your prepped pan. And then we're just gonna spread it out. It's really thick, so it's not really gonna want to spread in like a nice fashion, so you're gonna have to kind of hold your parchment if you did line your pan with parchment, and just kind of move it gently, lovingly into the corners. It smells so lemony, so bright. Right. Now, I'm gonna prop this in my preheated oven, 325 convection. If you don't have convection, do 350. But just make sure you bake it in kind of the middle so it doesn't get too dark around the outsides. And it's probably gonna bake 20 minutes, but I'll start checking in like 10. All right, so our blondie has come out. It is cooled completely, and it baked about 25 minutes, and we are going to slather on the glaze. We're gonna do a simple glaze of just confectioner's sugar and lemon juice. So I'm gonna get a little whisk, and then I've got about 2 cups of confectioner's sugar in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of slowly start to add my lemon juice until it gets to a consistency that I would like it to be. Now this is going to make it just perfectly tart and sweet. So that's nice. Like, I really want it to be thick. I'm thinking I more want to spread it than, you know, just kind of glaze and have it kind of crawl over the sides. So I'm thinking that's a nice consistency. Just gonna give it a try. Oh, it's nice, tart, but still pretty sweet, obviously, because of the confectioner sugar. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of start pouring, and then I'm gonna spread it out. Could I use a spatula for this? Yeah. I don't want to. So get a little baby offset and just kind of spread the glaze out. Right? Just kind of getting all the way into the far reaches. This is really just to add like a little burst of lemon flavor and like a beautiful top. You could also slather this with my lemon American buttercream, which would be really nice if you wanted more of a, you know, a finished top. Maybe some sprinkles, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you how to live your life, but. Okay, so a little lemon glaze has gone on there, and we're gonna let it set. Because it is just lemon juice and confectioner sugar, it should set pretty fast, and it will set hard. If you want it to set a little softer, you can put a little corn syrup in there, but then it's gonna drip and, you know, I don't know. Yeah, but you do you. All right, just gonna have to set. It's time to try. Has it totally set? I don't think so, but I'm in it. So, go ahead. They are easier to cut outside of the pan, but you could absolutely cut them in the pan if you like. Go ahead and just kind of start to loosen it. The corners might stick a bit because that's the only place that we didn't have parchment. So just kind of, you know, give them a little pull, and then use the whole thing to pull it out. I'm going to put this on a cutting board, like professional. Okay, here we are. Peel this off if you'd like. There's no reason to eat it. Might leave the other one on there just as a transfer mechanism. You can see that the glaze is not totally set, and we're not concerned about it because it's not that serious. So you can cut these into any size that you'd like. You know, I'm thinking like a, yeah. And we'll do, I'm going to cut them all because you don't need to watch me cut them all, but you get the idea. And then I'll cut myself a nice piece right here. I want the centerpiece, but I'm a lady and I'm not going to like just rip in there and grab that because that's just a little bit rude, if we're being honest. It's time to try. Yes. Lemon Blondie, you are everything. Do you see how nice and like tender, but it's fully cooked, but it's just tender and moist, and like the bottom is nicely golden brown as with the top, and you got that nice crackly glaze on there. This will be good. It was a big bite that I just took. I have no regrets. It is super chewy, like a perfect blondie, but it's just zipping with lemon from the glaze and also from the inside. It has that kind of like dense, just really rich, chewy texture, and then like the crunch from the top and the bottom, but it's not like gooey. You know what I'm saying, right? Oh my gosh, I just want to eat the whole thing.